article that's coming out exposing Hank. So this is more information that's coming out about him.
Four indicted in an aggravated assault, machete, other weapons found in suspect's vehicle.
Was he in that vehicle?
Yo, Hank, you cooked, bud? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Back at it again. Y'all see we moving up in the world. Yo, we got a little mic stand.
Anyway.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Then I'm gonna have to move away from him.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's
Like
crazy
right
out here,
now.
though. But you've seen the title and thumbnail. Apparently, we getting the whole lore for Hank Yu. Somebody that's been a regular on the channel, huh? I ain't gonna lie. It's been pretty crazy going on with him. Shout out
Yeah.
Legal Mindset. So, let's get right into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Legal Mindset, like I said.
Hi, Andrew. Merry Christmas.
Yo, this is crazy criminal lore of Johnny Somali's top ally, Hank John. That's his actual name. You. If you guys want to watch the original video, down description below to give your own basic conjecture. And without further ado, baby.
All right, let's go.
Let's get right into it. Y'all know what we do.
All right, so let's start with some news. So obviously, this is kind of a lot has been falling apart for Johnny Somali, and one of the things that's falling apart are his allies. And we're going to talk about today a little bit about our good friend Hank. We're going to talk about him today because he is being exposed on a huge level, a massive level. And we've got more information that's floating out there about his criminal past, and it's gotten even crazier, even more insane. Everything's been falling apart, and the main thing is that Hank is getting exposed. And let's look at another article that's coming out exposing Hank. So this is more information that's coming out about him.
Four indicted in an aggravated assault, machete, other weapons found in suspect's vehicle.
Was he in that vehicle?
Yo, Hank, you cooked, bud. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what to tell, boy. Like, it's really over for him now. Like, it's already bad enough you had them 8 separate freaking gun charges, which was absolutely ridiculous. But now you're involved with aggravated assault and a bullhead machete and other weapons? Say goodbye. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, Ma, you surprised by this? Not really, right? Like, I mean, like, we already knew Johnny Somali and his people that he hang out with are indeed bad heads, bro. Like, and I see a lot of the heads of our supporters in the comments. They're like comparing Johnny Somali, Hank, and all these other bulls to other people. And like, honestly, I'm gonna say, y'all, we don't need to compare any of these bulls. Why? Because they're all bad. They're all bad. Like, I don't care about comparing Johnny Somali to Jack Doherty or whoever else because they're all trash. Like, we don't care. So, you know what I'm saying? Bad works. But are we surprised by this? Absolutely not.
So you see here, this is an old article, but this is very much accurate information from 2017 about 4 arrested in aggravated assault, machete, and other weapons found in suspect's vehicle. Now you see 3 upstanding fine gentlemen here, and then one interesting fella there at the end, right? One very interesting fella at the end.
Who's that
and
guy?
that is Hank, or as he's here, Jong, right, of Tyler, Texas, right? So you got his mugshot right there, looking so pretty.
I ain't gonna lie,
so
man.
pretty.
Where's his double D's at? You remember from the other video when he had the Jones on?
Oh, my God, come on.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Hank was putting on for y'all. Ugh. Well, y'all know he like to give, you know what? Let me not even.
Of course, his accomplices. So let's read what they did. So 4 men in Tyler, Texas, have been indicted in connection with an aggravated assault on December 2nd. Carlos Jose Hernandez of Tyler, Han John Yu of Tyler, Jesse Long of Gaylord, Michigan, and Matthew Lack of Brownsboro were indicted on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The 4 armed men, so that includes Hank, or Han John, entered a property on the 3900 block of McDonald Road in Tyler. Once on the property, the men became involved in an altercation with the homeowner. Weapons were drawn during the incident. So this means, I don't know who particularly drew them, but possibly Hank was drawing a weapon in an altercation.
That's what I'm saying.
like
And
to draw
obviously,
swords.
with this, we don't know exactly who drew the weapon, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, it was definitely Hank." But I wouldn't be surprised if it was him, considering the one clip. Remember where he had his little blick holster, man. He had his gun ready. He was ready to. He was ready to slide on his ops, whoever they are. I ain't gonna hold you, but
I don't know, but they look at they. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
this just
Andrew's
like
gonna read that.
this is just like, you know what's crazy? Like in hindsight, when we watched the interview with the K-Town guys, when they interviewed Hank himself, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the K-Town guys, by the way. They dropped the video. Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays to everyone. But yeah, like, it just gives even more credence to that. It's like, dang, this fool really is crazy. So the Jones he was saying on there when he was really sounding like delusional, yeah, no, he really is though. This fool out here committing aggravated assault.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't laugh at that because he got issues.
No, it's not funny. Like, no, of course it's not funny. But it's like, bro, it's this bad for you, bro?
Yeah, he got issues.
And think about this. This was all pre-Johnny Somali. So now you're associating with him to make yourself even worse? Oh my God, bro. It just don't end with these fools. It never will.
Altercation with the homeowner when they're breaking into his house. The suspects fled in a vehicle but were stopped a short distance from where the incident occurred. At the time of arrest, inside the vehicle, they had a tactical vest, 3 mags, a handgun, 2 rifles,
They was going to war.
a machete, and a shotgun.
They was going to war.
You're kidding me, bro.
They was going to war.
Oh, you kidding? Yo, Hank, you're cooked, bud. You're done for. And like, you know what's crazy? Like, I thought the reason he got deported back to South Korea was just because of the gun charges. You know what I'm saying? It might be because of this.
Nah, they say you.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta go.
And he's still to this day trying to come back to the U.S. Absolutely not. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You gonna stay right where you at. And I feel bad for the heads in South Korea because you gotta have a bull like him in y'all country, bro. It's bad works. It's just, oh my God. Bro, a shotgun? Bro, come on. Nah, I'm just sitting here like, bro, there's no freaking way. Like, these fools, like Mom said, boy, these bulls was going to straight war, bro. This Jong was straight about business. I don't know what they were trying to stand on, but clearly they were, I guess, standing on it. Like, I don't know what the heck was going on, bro. This is so stupid. Like,
So these guys were pretty stacked up as they came into this property. In Tyler, they had a bond set at $60K, right? Editor's note, initially Tyler police said the incident occurred inside the home
all
after
4
further
men have a bond set at $60K. So all of them, like each individual one has a $60K one, or a $60K altogether?
No.
I'm assuming it's $60K for each one because this amount of gear is ridiculous.
Yeah.
investigation. They say they learned the incident occurred in the front yard of the home and started when they became involved in an argument. So there you go. They were still on the property. But you're seeing obviously a beautiful mugshot here. And this is the type of stuff, once again, that comes out when you start getting involved, when you start wanting to become famous. You become more famous than you intended to become.
Exactly,
right?
boy. And that's, bro, that's another thing too, boy. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not telling you like, yo, you can't have demons in your past. Like, clearly you don't want to do no bad actions or have no Jones. Everyone makes mistakes. We all human. But like, if I got as many charges as this bull Hank got, you will never see my face on the internet. Bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot!
Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And again, like I just said, then you go hang with Jonathan Somali, boy, Ramsey, Khalid Ismail? Never. Y'all boys crazy. I ain't gonna
These
hold
things start coming up. These things start coming up. So as these things were coming up, things start to fall apart in Johnny's community.
Very quickly.
And it seems like there's a little bit of friction going on because of Hank. Now, I'm not going to really comment on whether or not these are credible allegations or not, but they're funny. And what is funny to me is
keep
how
that
they
in mind,
tear
y'all, because
apart.
I know, like, and I'm not insulting nobody intelligent, but yo, this is just legal mindset. Andrew over here, shout out him. He just gelling basically, bro. Like, so obviously the allegations that's about to be said probably in their discords or whatever Telegram chats or whatever John that Johnny Somali community be using. It's just it's literally just gel. This is not for sure stated that all these Jones with Hank is true. The only thing that is true is obviously what we just saw with those 4 dudes and then the 8 gun charges that he got. Keep it stamped. We ain't spreading no misinformation.
Johnny's community, which is absolutely hilarious. And let's just look at this. So there's comments, including comments that have even been on some of my videos about Hank and Johnny kind of at odds here, right? So, this is a comment here. I didn't want to say anything, but thought this over for a long time, and it's just wrong. I lost a friend in Hank, and that's his true colors. Hank is messing with your case, telling the court you need an extension in order to purchase a paid lawyer. That's why your date got moved, right? So you got some comments there. And then a similar comments over here from
didn't Hank kind of say the same thing when with the interview with the K-Town guys? Because I remember in a John he was saying like, oh yeah, they were asking him, so what's going on with Johnny? Like what's going on with him? And he was like, yeah, obviously like the relationship is kind of compromised or whatever. But then he was starting to talk about like, you know, Johnny needing lawyers and he can't really speak much about that.
Yeah.
Now clearly, obviously that looked like a TikTok chat. So I'm not taking nothing on that absolutely serious, and I'm taking it even less serious if it's on Twitter, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, but like, yeah, even if that was to be true, that's not surprising considering Hank's actions, but obviously we don't know that to be confirmed. You know what I mean? So,
from a Dimitri fellow, right? Actually, I think this guy actually had a video, so it might be better just to play the video. Actually, no. I think we'll just read the comment, right? Let's just read the comment. So, TBH, Hank is actually messing with Johnny's case, telling the court that Johnny needs extra time, an extension, in order for Johnny to purchase a paid lawyer so he stays longer so he can be a witness in his own case for monetary gains. Absolutely scheming betrayal. Sorry, Hank. So there's a
okay, let's go through this ourselves. So obviously you read it, but I just want to go detail by detail. And Hank is actually messing with Johnny's case, telling the court Johnny needs extra time. We already know this because, like I was saying, in K-Town interview, he was kind of saying this. An extension in order for Johnny to purchase a paid lawyer. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, this fool, the only monetary gain he got right now is cabbages, so he can't even pay for a lawyer even if he wanted to. So like that's dead in the water. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. Let's keep going. So he stays longer so he can be a witness for his own case for monetary gains. That's crazy.
You want to be a witness for your own thing?
He wants to be bruh. Hank wants to be a witness for a dude that he was committing crimes with, and he want to scheme off that. Well, we know Hank was pressed for that $7 of gas, so we know he broke for sure. So that makes sense. I ain't gonna hold you.
But Hank is wealthy.
This is hilarious.
Hank has money. Remember?
Apparently he got cheese, but you can't pay for gas.
Nah, he was just.
And I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I can't even pay for anything.
But Hank has money.
Like it don't seem like he got enough. It's seeming like he going straight behind his best man, his king over here, right behind his back apparently. But then again, y'all, Twitter not confirmed. Yada.
A little bit of friction there. There's a little bit of friction there. Now, I don't want to comment as to whether that I could comment on whether that's true and whether that happened or not. I'm actually not going to comment just because I think it's funny, right? As to whether that's true, I'll just say this is that how can I say this? It wasn't Johnny that requested the move. And it wasn't the prosecutor that requested the move. The judge did it. So,
we did.
For whatever reason, the judge would do it, right? That's only in the judge's power. So,
and then remember, so if y'all watch, obviously, you know the videos that we watch of Andrew here, Legal Mindset, or you go to watch his videos because you should go watch his videos, you know yourself too. Obviously, support all your creators. He had mentioned that too, like in a John. It was weird. Yo, this whole thing is so funny. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just like, oh man, it's tough.
Something happened with the judge. Now, there's a lot of things, like I said in my last stream, that can influence the judge to move the date.
Oh wait, what was that? What was that other thing you were saying about the judge? Oh, hold on, wait. What was? Oh yeah. There was a bunch of scenarios that Andrew was giving off, right? And why his date got moved back. One of them was obviously there was apparently a new judge. So if the new judge don't care, the case is dropped. Like if the judge just say it's a waste of time, done. 2, the most hopeful reason in our case, they're pushing it back to get even more of his crimes down, which is seeming kind of likely considering he's getting more and more pressed on these crimes, especially like the bong deep fakes. So we already know about that for sure. And what was the other scenario? Man, I forgot. It wasn't the transfer judge because I was with the new one. There was another scenario, but those were the two main ones that like I pretty much remembered off the gates because that would be that to me would make the most sense. If the judge didn't care and they thought, oh yeah, this Johnny Somali fool is an idiot, but like, bro, we got other heftier crimes to cover. Cool.
Right.
It's cool on the judge part, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But obviously,
more crimes is coming.
Or
more crimes.
You cooked, bud.
Yeah.
You cooked, bud.
We,
stuff.
We really need to like put this in the ABC order.
ABC? What, all the crimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Get a huge
list. They
list.
all mixed up. We need to put this in the ABC order.
And Johnny has now realized, as December 20th has come and gone, that the date was indeed moved. Now remember, Johnny was flipping out because he did not know how it was possible that I knew his date, but he did not, right? And I know more about his case updates. I get pretty much instant updates. Anytime anything official is done, I have an instant.
I'm about to say, well, one, because Andrew over here, very smart guy, lawyer, so clearly he's going to know about cases just in general more than Johnny Somali because of that. And two, Johnny's an idiot. Like
Ramsey.
Or Mr. Ismail is stupid.
Ramsey.
There you
Ramsey.
go.
He don't like that name.
So of course he wouldn't know his own case.
Ramsey.
Instant update about any case information. But because Johnny, well, he doesn't speak Korean, he doesn't have access to people that do or understand the legal system. And not only that, but he's probably getting his information filtered through Hank. He's not getting that information very fast or very often. And remember also that
Hank
public defenders are not very motivated.
Forget plans. Hank got his own freaking demons. Like, where your mom at?
Yeah, where your mom at?
Like, yo, where your mom at, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie, she need to handle your demons or some John, bro. It's bad works. I ain't gonna hold you. This the worst works, actually.
Give you the fastest information. For example, if there's an update on Friday at 5 p.m. and that case file is updated on a Friday, he's probably not hearing about it till Monday. Except for he's hearing about it on my channel. And he's watching every single video. So Johnny Somali,
Ramsey.
he didn't, people are saying he tried streaming again. That's actually inaccurate. So what he did was he created a dummy YouTube account. So he didn't try streaming. That's inaccurate. And a lot of people are misreporting this.
I love how, like, on his John, he's still flexing this. World's most controversial live streamer. Like, why are you still putting this out there?
Because I don't know why. I guess it's a slow news cycle, and they're waiting for me to drop the real spicy stuff, which will come this week, trust me.
Okay.
But
sound good to me.
He just put up a dummy account. This is it right here. This is Ban Evasion. He's trying to evade the ban. Now, he's trying to do what some other people have done, which is they put their links there, and it's kind of just a way to get people to click on their links because this is like his TTS.
Basically, he's trying to go through YouTube to filter people to his other like platforms that he could technically be on, like Rumble, for instance, which is right there. Instagram, for instance, is right there, and then TTS. I know, this is the thing where people get the TTSs. So like, I guess there's different services you could use, but I guess his Power Chat one is for that. Okay. So yeah, because think about it. Where's his TikTok? Can't do that. Banned. Where's his Kick? Can't do that. Banned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done. So of course he's trying to filter through these jobs. See, now with YouTube, this is the problem too, and that's why I said in another vid. Now I'm not the bull to say like, yo, you need to get these people or deplatform them. To me, it depends on their level of severity. For him, like Mom said in the other vid, there's two buttons. One of them says share, the other says report, and I know which one I would press. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. For him specifically. But y'all do what y'all must.
Yes, link his Instagram and his Rumble. But to be honest, this is not him trying to stream. So a lot of people and a lot of channels are misreporting information. So they're actually saying that, oh, he's streaming again. He's streaming. No, he's not, right? Just like, for example, almost every channel that I've watched is misreporting the number of years that he's facing right now.
Yo, they're still doing this? Yo, they still saying like the 29, 30 years, they still doing it? There's no way, bro. I thought we would have been debunked that right now, like, bro. Well, actually, it clearly has already been debunked considering, like, yo, we know the charges that he's got. Again, the ones that he's standing with right now, obstruction of business and the minor offenses. And neither of those he has gotten any sort of years yet. The maximum he could get for the obstruction of business is 5, and we know that. And the minor offenses, for each one he can get up to a month. We know that. I don't know, bruh. And I understand why that's happening because, again, Bulls is clickbaiting. And I ain't even gonna lie, we be clickbaiting a little bit. But the way I clickbait, I'm not trying to put out no straight misinformation. Like, I remember one time, y'all could probably find a page, bro. I was like, yo, he got sticky bombs. But obviously, clearly in the video, we covered it. That was the thing with the anti-terrorism. He was on the metro. And he was having like, I have a bomb on the Jong, which is stupid. And we all know that, dumb. But yeah, like, I just feel bad on Andrew's part because he is putting out all the good information, the correct information. He is the best source for this. Like, and it's stamped. Like, some heads could say, shaboing boing, glazing. But like, bruh.
Right. You go, Andrew.
And he like, yo, Andrew Esquire, legal mindset, he's the best one there. He's literally going to case. Facts. That's what I'm saying. And again, I'm going to clarify for the new heads around. When we say learn a case, he's not Johnny Somali's paid lawyer, which he's not going to get. But like, he's a lawyer who is covering this, so and I feel like he would be the best information source on the case. Again, shout out Legal Mindset. But again, with these numbers, if you seeing 29, 30 years, I remember even back in the day, I was saying like 70, but that was only in the case if he were to get max for everything, and we already knew from day one he's not getting 70 years, bro. 70 years is anything over 25 is a life sentence. He's not getting no life sentence for any of this, bro. Like, it's just not happening. We know that. But again, shout out Legal Mindset.
So almost everybody, and I watched even a TikToker, I forget which one it was. Was it Priscilla Kwan or somebody else? But there's TikTokers putting out bad information. Even Atosi put out wrong information. But it's one minor thing, and it was that he's facing 10 years. He's not facing 10 years. He's facing 5 right now. Now,
Potentially.
it's highly likely that that number goes up very soon. But right now,
the deep fakes. I know he's talking about the Bong Bong deep fakes. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Legal Mindset said in the stream, I was telling me about it, y'all done got mom on some brain rot, John. She always on YouTube, and John, now she like me, bro, bad works. I told you. But mom was watching the live stream, and Legal Mindset in his last live stream when he was covering a little bit of Hank too, he said he got the business now. He got some crazy Johns coming out. I'm sitting here like, man. Yo, how much you think cabbages is worth? That's really tough.
He get like $1.99.
Now, technically, he's facing 5. So there's no situation in which he's facing 10 right now.
Okay,
it's
so
really just 5.
technically he's facing 5, but
that's the current status, right? And some people
don't
bring up
even
the
know if
drug
he's even
charges,
gonna
but the
get
drug
5.
charges
Doubt
aren't.
it. I
He's
doubt
not
it.
facing another trial right now. He's only facing obstruction of business. However,
I like what Ed you say. However,
And I'll
hey,
give
like,
you the spoiler
however,
I had 2 interviews today.
Ooh.
During one of my interviews, we got sources and these are people speaking to the police that are looking to, there's not just people looking to file more charges that are serious. This is real people. And this is, I know there's a distinction between first party and third party. These are first parties looking to file complaints against.
So and this is my own asterisk because again this is all going off of the videos we watched previously. Legal Mindset. He explained to us that basically in South Korea there's such a thing as like being the victim. There's obviously you can be a victim and you could be a witness to some John, but the level of severity on which the Korean government and or police will take it depends on which one it came from. So if it came from a witness, so the third party, I'm assuming in this perspective means would generally mean that like they're gonna take it less serious because it came from someone who wasn't directly affected. So you never know, they could be lying, they could be saying yada yada, this, that, and the third. But if it's a victim and they have like proof, this happened to me, like video proof, picture proof, whatever, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm assuming that's what he means, but I would be standing to be corrected if I'm wrong.
Other crimes against Johnny. But we have credible sources that are telling us that they are going to look to try to combine the cases. So not just do the Western case and leave the others for a separate case, but actually they may try to combine the cases. That's something they're very much considering. Now, whether they actually do it or not, we'll see, but they're strongly considering it right now,
oh my God,
which would be amazing.
Yeah.
I hope they combine the cases.
Yes.
That'd be great.
if they combined it,
I need y'all to really understand, if you're watching this video and you've watched any of our videos or Legal Mindset's video or anyone covering the Johnny Somali topic, you probably do not like him. I'm assuming you're not very favorable of Mr. Ismail over here. Bruh, if they combine the case, this guy's life is done for, bruh. Like, this will reform him, bro. I promise you this John is going to reform him.
I said that.
When he spent 4 months in solitary in Japan, you thought that would have fixed him? He was crying and all that, got straight back to his antics. This one's going to destroy his psyche. More than it already is.
But this one's going to do it. He going to change.
Oh, yeah, no, this one I have faith may actually change him. But if not, he was just a lost cause as a human. I ain't gonna lie.
If they put more charges in there and they combined them all, because that gives the weight. And remember, we have till March. So up until March, they can combine the case. Now, this is so rare. This rarely ever happens. And everybody who's talked about this is like, well, this rarely happens. But because exceptions have already been made, and this case is so weird, it's so abnormal, it already is something abnormal. What people don't realize about the Johnny Somali case, especially people in Korea, that aren't Korean, is that obstruction of business is something that almost never goes to trial. Oftentimes with obstruction of business, they just fine you and you move on. They don't put you to trial. The fact that they set a trial date means they're taking it very, very seriously.
Yeah.
So just setting a trial date alone makes it serious. So you add on to that they now bump this till March. That means something serious is coming. All right, there's
and I do fully agree with Andrew here, legal mindset. I do fully agree. And another thing I want to add to this is, you want to know why this is so abnormal? And this is in my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? Given my conjecture, because again, I couldn't know for fact, like we've said, you know what I'm saying? I can only state the facts that we do know. Clear from Andrew over here. I think this case is so abnormal and why they're taking this very serious. Why? Because pressure. Everyone covered this topic. Everyone was so hefty on the South Korean government to like, yo, y'all need to really lock in on Johnny. We got to keep covering this bull to show how much bad he did. Yo, this Jong is really bad. He's harassing people. He's doing all these different crimes. Yo, they done had so many heads. It's like now they like, oh, nah. Yeah, we got to take this bull serious though. Like, it's that time. And guess what? Power of the internet. The internet can do good things. You just need to be putting out good energy.
more coming here.
Even though
there's a lot of moving factors. So let's continue here. So obviously we had his YouTube. Now, I don't take much from this. So any of the channels that are giving out information that he's streaming again, he's not.
Incorrect.
He just put up a shell here. So this is
I would not be surprised, by the way, if this gets taken down within the next 3 days.
Something that I would say he's streaming necessarily.
We don't know
he
for
put
sure.
Up a
That's
YouTube,
what you can't say for sure.
You know,
But
and
I
he's
wouldn't
going
be
to get
surprised.
probably dinged for Ban Evasion because literally everybody is reporting him right now. Actually, everybody is reporting him. So
there you go.
I do doubt that he's going to, do much with that or have much coming from that. Let's talk about Hank a little bit more. So Hank is actually running from Bang TV, who's somebody who I interviewed. And you're going to see this because in my interview, he actually...
What happened?
Odega! Yo, that's mad funny.
Where you at, Hank? Where you at?
So, by the way, if y'all don't know, Bang TV is a Korean YouTuber. He's I think they were saying he's 45 years old. I could be standing corrected, but I'm pretty sure he's definitely older than Hank because a lot of people were pointing out he's definitely older than Hank. Hank said that he didn't get a fair fight when he got jumped by those Korean bulls and the Korean bull girlfriend. He said he didn't get a fair fight. So he said, yo, man, if we can get into the ring or whatever. So Bang TV said, I bet we can hop into the ring. Where is Hank?
Odega, Hank.
Odega, Somali. Odega, Hank. Like, yo, where you at? Where you at?
Actually, in my interview today, he challenged Hank again. And, he's like, Hank, come on.
Well, I cannot wait for that interview. It's going to be good.
Let's do this. And Bang TV is literally 45 years old. So he's actually like 12, 13 years older.
Woo! I'll be getting them details on the dot, boy. I swear to God.
He's 30 kilograms lighter. Hank is taller than him. So Hank is like a super heavyweight. Bang TV is a welterweight. He's a 45-year-old man. And Hank won't fight him because he's a chicken. And the only thing he'll do is he will run away, he will call the police, and he won't do it.
Nope.
And the official offer is out there to come and box. He wants to fight officially. You are allowed to in Korea. You are allowed to do like a sanctioned fight, right? So like a boxing fight, Muay Thai, whatever, right? You are allowed to do that. So they can do that very much legally. That's not assault. That's not anything else. It's in the ring with a ref. So he's not going to die, right? He's going to get punched, right? Sure.
No, he's definitely not going to die. Because if he was going to die, he would have been dead when they were stomping on his face. Like
the girl.
Exactly. Like
Hank.
Somebody in the chat offered 3,000 won. He'll be able to buy a coffee. I know. He'll love it. Well, he was arguing over manwon, which is 10,000 won, which is like $7. So, hilarious.
I do not fail with them details. Oh my God! Like,
at least give me the right details.
But that said, he offered to fight him, and I think Jungman in our interview also said he'd fight him. The beluga, the whale, right? Jungman's the fatter one, who you guys may have seen. He was in the car, and like when he found out Johnny got away, he's like, he was like so mad about it. He had such a good reaction to it. But anyways, they both offered to fight him. So, Hank, what's going on, bro?
Exactly.
Running away.
What do you got?
He said he would fight in the ring, but
Yeah, he
where's
did.
he at?
What do you got?
Orega, Hank. Orega. Tough. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Legal Mindset, man.
All right.
That was crazy criminal lore of Johnny Somali's top ally, Hank Jong. If you guys want to watch the original video, as always, it'll be down in the description. Link on the texture. Please go support Legal Mindset. I cannot stress enough. Legal Mindset is the best information source for the Johnny Somali case. I don't know how many times I need to tell Boz this and stress it, bro. Like, I know everybody wants to make videos about the situation because obviously it's a crazy controversy going on. I understand heads need to get their views, and you might need. We need an era where you pretty much have to clickbait a little bit to get views, just in general now. Like, it's just that type of era, and that's unfortunate, but tis be what it tis be. You could clickbait in my opinion, but as long as you spreading the absolute right information, no misinformation, you fair game. You fair game out here. But y'all can't stress it enough. Go subscribe to Legal Mindset. Go like all his vids. Go watch all his vids about the, you know what I'm saying, Johnny Somali John. And if you need a little gel aside, always come back here. You already know what it is. I ain't gonna lie. But yo, we gonna push it over to the end screen, baby. Lovely. If you guys like this video, like it up, gangsta. I ain't playing. That's tough.
My God.
Subscribe. 4K up, 4K down. I ain't gonna lie. We appreciate all y'all that support and following, man. It's great.
I got my bell back.
Appreciate it. Turn on that post notification. Ding bell.
Yes.
So that every time Mom Trill posts a new video, that would be fresh up in your feed, gangsta. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be watching to see if you watching.
I'm watching.
No cap.
No, I'm watching.
Last but not least, it's the very special day.
Yes.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Merry
you know
Christmas,
what I'm saying?
everybody.
Merry Christmas, you know what I'm saying?
Our Christmas
Happy
theme
Hanukkah,
is black and white.
Kwanzaa.
As you saw in our video, hope you watched our 2-minute video.
You better no, I'm gonna put it at the end. I got you. I go see the Christmas vid where we were saying thanks to everybody.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a
Yes,
quick John.
yes.
Don't worry. I ain't yap. I ain't yap.
He did.
No, I didn't. Mom spoke longer than me.
Oh, yeah.
But seriously though, we appreciate everybody. Have a
Yes.
fun time with your fam. And I ain't gonna lie, we gonna catch on when we cover the next bozo. Peace.